Hey, and welcome to this video where I want to show you exactly why most content creators should be making 4 times more than they currently are within their accounts, right? And this video is going to be great for a lot of people. Either you're an aspiring content creator, you're a content creator right now with a big following, not making as much money as you know you probably could, or anybody really who has an account making content and not making as much as they would want to, and that kind of thing, right? And I say this from experience because my own business is exactly this, right? Helping people who are online make money through their own product and that kind of thing. So this is exactly what I want to show you. If you are a content creator right now, not making as much money or any one of those categories I've talked to you about, make sure to actually take notes on this video and take action. You'll be able to really change it. And like I said, be able to 4x what you're currently making. Maybe even you're currently making nothing at all. You'll be at least be able to make some money with it, right? So this is exactly what I want to show you. So super valuable video today. So I want to show you, this is the current situation of most content creators, anybody who's making content online, right? They're creating content, obviously, whether it's high quality content, low quality content, it doesn't really matter, but they are creating some kind of content to be able to have some kind of traction. They maybe have a few thousand followers, maybe more, maybe less. It is kind of hard to tell, but they kind of have some kind of audience, right? And they post content about something they're passionate about or they're good at, right? It can be a variety of things. It's either something you're passionate about, something is just maybe a daily life, whatever that is, right? So this is also your current situation. You're making money from maybe small brand deals. Maybe this is not you directly in this video, but most creators, this I'm just talking about a general situation. They're making money from a small brand deals. They're promoting these little products, and maybe they're getting paid a few $1,000s per month, maybe $5,000 per month, right? It completely depends on your size, that kind of thing. But usually, this is what people do when they start getting traction, that kind of thing. They have a link in bio. A lot of them have this. If you see kind of any content creator, it's rare that they don't have anything in their bio. So maybe they have a link in bio. They have maybe affiliate links. Maybe they have their own website. Maybe they have linked to other social media channels, but they have something, right? They're redirecting people that are going to their accounts somewhere, right? Either that's to make money or to go to another kind of social media account. They're doing something, right? So they have this. And some of them even, you'll see this on a lot of people as well. A lot of people don't have this as well. They either sell some kind of small digital product. So maybe you'll see like an ebook, PDF. Some people do sell that. Some people sell like one-to-one calls, like being able to jump on a call with them, that kind of thing. Some people sell clothing. Some people strictly just do affiliate links as well, like you see here. So this is what I would say the majority are doing right now, right? Depending on your audience size, depending on what niche you're in, this is what a lot of people do and what we see a lot of people do, right? And like I said, this is what the majority of them do. Depending on their follower count engagement, they make some money. Like I said, it can completely depend. Like brand deals, if you're big, obviously you can make a bunch of money with it. But usually, if you're like under a certain kind of amount on Instagram or whatever, you're not gonna get that much money for a brand deal, or you're not gonna get that much brand deals coming in. Right, so there's a nuance there. Usually, these kind of content creators are people who are making content, maybe getting traction, maybe not. They rely on brand deals. Like a lot of them, that's their main source of income. So they're relying, so they're praying that some companies will reach out to them to be able to promote their product to their audience, right? And there's a lot of problems with that when you're always relying on brand deals. First of all, it's not certain. Like you don't know how much brand deals you're gonna get, so you're always just waiting for brand deals to be able to give you opportunities, that kind of thing. And also the audience is kind of gonna get burned out a bit. Like they're always getting sold to. It's always a new product promotion, that kind of thing. So the audience kind of misses that connection with the creator. That's another thing that's a inconvenience. So yeah, they rely on brand deals and then the view count to be able to make revenue. A lot of these platforms pay on the number of views you get, but to be honest, like that's really low for what it is. You have to have a consistently high viewing months to be able to make some good money, or else you're just going to get some pennies, right? Some things like a few $100s per month, even if you're getting good views, which is definitely not something you can rely on and live on, right? So essentially, what these creators realize from talking to them and being able to realize what's happening is that they don't make as much as they know they could. They know they could make way more money. They know so there's a way with their content, with their product, whatever there is, they know they can make more, right? And here are some assumptions that I do for them, and this is kind of true because I talk to a lot of creators and that kind of thing. They aren't satisfied with the income they are currently specifically making right now. They wish they could make more. they're currently not exactly satisfied. They just don't know how to. They still rely on their main job or full-time gig for income. Like most of them are still at their job. Most of them are still relying on that to be able to pay the bills, that kind of thing. And that also prevents them from being able to grow in terms of follower and being able to put as much focus on it and make more money with it, just because they have their full-time job, and some of them are parents, whatever. So they have to do that to be able to provide for their family, that kind of thing, right? And also they probably have an idea of what to do, but they're kind of unsure how to. This kind of ties back to what I was saying before. They know they can make more, they're just unsure how to, or even if they know how to, they know the steps to be able to get started and do it properly, because there is a big difference between that as well, right? And the thing is, these methods, although not wrong, for the reasons said above, are actually limiting you specifically as a creator or creators in general and causing you a big problem. And here's exactly why. So for brand deals, you're essentially promoting other people's product, right? So it's not your own product, it's other people's product. It's hard to match your audience and their actual interest. Like I said, like if you're always promoting something to their audience, to your audience, it's not you're not going to get that connection with them. It's very inconsistent and doesn't pay you greatly. Specifically, if you're small, definitely does not pay you greatly. Little products such as like ebooks, that kind of thing, they're usually low ticket products which don't bring in that much great income. Like if you're selling a $10, $15 product, you have to sell a bunch of them to be able to make a good money, right? They don't create much impact to your followers. Again, that connection side of things, you're not really tying a great connection. And for the one-to-one calls, they aren't scalable, right? So you can only kind of limit that time, and they take up a lot of your time. Like you're talking a lot to someone, and they're not paying you a lot of money for it, which is not great. Affiliate is the thing that makes you the least amount of money, like because you only get 2 to 3% of the product sale, and that's maybe a product from $50 to $100. You're not going to get much money from it, so it's not great to do that as well. Or if you're offering your own service in real life, you can still make good money depending on the service, but you still have to deliver on that service. It usually takes up a lot of time, and it's pretty much not scalable. You have to multiply yourself and maybe get staff, which is quite difficult if you're kind of doing your social media for a service you have in real life, right? So you don't necessarily want to do that. So here's exactly how you go about 4xing your revenue. Like I said, this is essentially where you are able to highly leverage your audience that you have, even if it's a small audience, even if you only have a few hundred followers on YouTube, for example. You're able to leverage that little audience, or even being able to put the strategies to grow that audience, and then also leveraging your skill that you know right here, whatever you know that you're good at, and being able to make 10 to 30K plus per month, and having that opportunity, right? And these numbers completely depend on so many factors, but they're just in a ballpark of what you could make with it, depending on your followers, depending on your niche, that kind of thing, right? So not only can you make those kind of figures, but this can be completely done online and specifically remote, similar to your social media, where you don't have to put hours in delivery, but actually cut back on the current hours per week that you're putting into this, right? And how do I know about this, and why am I talking about this? Well, it's because I talk to a lot of people online, specifically creators, and I work with them directly. Also, people who are skilled, and this is what I hear. I want to start making actually good money from their content. They're still stuck at their job or full-time occupation, and they would like to move on from there. Like they see this kind of traction, they see this potential with their social media, and they want to be able to make that jump. They just don't know how to, and how to actually properly do it and make the most amount of money with it. And they're having trouble in finding how to make that transition and all the steps, like the step-by-step to be able to do so. Because it is a bit more complicated than what people think. It's not just create your thing and then it's pretty much over. Like there is a lot of steps that you have to do in order to get the best results. If you want mediocre results, just do the easy steps. But if you want the best results, there is a methodology that you have to go over, right? And coming back to the original point of this video, your main focus as a creator or someone's online who is trying to solve all those issues you are facing is to this, right? Here's the main focus you should do. You should start with all your social media channels, that kind of thing. Start by creating valuable content, right? And this can be on Instagram Reels, TikTok, whatever. I would also specifically focus on YouTube. I know it's not mentioned directly in this board, but if you can put all your time into creating valuable YouTube videos, that's going to be the best for you, right? So start showcasing your skill and knowledge, post as much as you can, see what works, see what doesn't. Then at the same time, you also want to start building your online offer. So this is the key point right here, how you will be able to 4x your current revenue. It's by having your online offer. What's our own online offer? It's directly something that helps other people with the skill that you have, right? So you pretty much just package it all together and being able to help other people specifically online through your skills. So you have to be good at something. You can't have an online offer if you're not good at anything, right? Whether it's creating content, whether it's whatever, right? You have to be good at something. So at the same time you're posting that kind of content, try to focus on YouTube, like I said, that kind of thing. You want to start building your very own online offer, something that helps your audience with their learning and difficulties, something that maybe you get asked about often. Like if you are gaining some kind of traction, you may be getting this often where people are asking you specifically questions about it, that kind of thing. That's also a really good sign. And something overall that just provides amazing value and that actually can transform people's lives. That's the whole goal with it. And this is where you're able to create and sell something that will bring you to those months, right? Those 10, 30K plus per month. And if you're making already that kind of money with your content creation, you'll be able to make more and more as well with that. And it's actually how we, with my own agency that we have and the partnerships that we do, turned Alex, who was a very small content creator, pretty much making zero revenue from his account. Like it was bringing, clients for his real life business but in terms of actual online, it wasn't making anything, into having his very own online program, right? And getting to 23K in sales in only 20 days of his launch, right? Using our very specific systems and our step-by-steps that we use with pretty much all our other clients, right? So it's super important. I know this was a pretty quick video. I want to go over, pretty quickly, but it's super important if you are an online creator. I want to stop having a hard time like making revenue, feeling unsure where to start. I want to take action to get to those months simply by having an online offer, which is the key. If you're someone who creates content, it's going to have to be your online offer. That's how you're going to be able to make money. And again, to go back to the title of this video, if you're a creator right now with brand deals, little products, that kind of thing, make it that kind of 10K a month, you can easily get to 40K per month with your offer. That's pretty easy. If you already have some kind of traction, you're already kind of making enough money, you can easily get to there, right? So do the math on how much you're making right now. You can easily get to there pretty quickly. You just have to, do it properly and have the right niche and so on and so forth, right? So that being said, if you're looking to build, launch, and scale your online offer, your specific online offer that's going to help you make a bunch of money and it's going to be, durable for the long term as a skilled creator, someone who's online. And essentially you want to have the help to be able to get all the needed systems and help all implement directly done for you, like completely everything you need, A to Z, completely directly implemented, done for you. Then I want you to DM me on Instagram. Just DM me video. I'll actually look over your account, see exactly what you're doing, and make you a personalized video on how exactly you should do this and how your online offer should look like, how you should market it, that kind of thing, all for free, just because I'm so nice. Okay, so if you want to do that, completely just DM me on Instagram, and I'll make sure to send that specifically for your account, and I'll see you in the next video.